We a week and a half away, man. But I'm gonna just take a quick look at the Eagles, the injuries, how healthy we are, and just a small sneak peek of the Super Bowl. As most of my preview stuff will be next week, but gonna do a little small little preview. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Drop It Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today, like I said, I'm gonna take a look at the Eagles' injury situation, and also taking an early look, at the Super Bowl 59 next week in my home state, man, in New Orleans, Louisiana, man. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dime on the Cash App, my Cash App information is down in the description box. Also, my social media information is down there. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with your folks, yo. Eagles, Chiefs, man, Super Bowl 59. When I tell y'all, I can't wait. Like, I can't wait. I'm actually gonna be out of town. I'll be traveling for work. So I'm not gonna be in Louisiana for the Super Bowl. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna get to watch it and talk to y'all that day and everything. But if the work situation wasn't what it was, I'd have been in New Orleans that Saturday, man. I'd have been out there that Saturday, and I'd have seen which one of y'all was coming out there, man, and we'd have link up and everything. But work comes first, so I will be in a different state, watching the game out there, man. But I'm excited about this one, man. And being a Louisiana native, I just never could have thought of the Eagles winning a Super Bowl in New Orleans, man. I've been at that stadium a bunch of times. I was actually there 6 weeks ago for the high school football state championships. I had access. I was on the field, man. So now looking back, knowing the Eagles gonna be playing on that same field, it's an incredible feeling, man. Not only to potentially win a Super Bowl, but to win it in that stadium that basically I call home. And for this franchise, man, the third Super Bowl in the last 8 years, yo. Only the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots could say that, man. So look, man, we had some dark days. We had some days in the early 2000s where we went to the four straight NFC championships and lost three of them, and then the fourth one we lost to the Patriots in the Super Bowl. And we've dealt with some stuff, man. We dealt with the Buddy Ryan days. We dealt with the older Eagle fans, that is, and dealt with the losing the Super Bowl against the Raiders back in the day. You had to deal with the Dallas dynasty. You had to deal with Washington winning a couple of Super Bowls. You had to deal with the Giants winning a couple of Super Bowls then, and then Eli beating Brady twice. When McNabb left, Andy Reid's last year 4-12. The Chip Kelly, the great start, but then the fiasco that was giving away people like LaShawn McCoy, giving away people like Deshaun Jackson, not keeping Jeremy Maclin, basically tearing that team apart, man. And then we broke through, won us a Super Bowl, man. And then things got a little bleep after that, man. The Carson Wentz situation, the Nick Foles versus Carson Wentz drama. Carson Wentz having to be traded, us having to fire Doug. Nick's first year, the flower thing, where we all thought, well, who the hell is this guy? Jalen basically struggling in Tampa Bay. Then we go to the Super Bowl against this very Chiefs team, man, and we felt good. Probably went there a little too cocky, to be honest with you. And we lost, man, a heartbreaking loss. The Bradbury hold, the Jalen fumble, the slippery field. I mean, you name it. The 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 punt return, the defense's inability to get a stop basically in the whole second half, man. We had to deal with all that. Then last year, of course, after the 10-1 start, the collapse, finishing 11-6 and getting blown off the field in Tampa. And then early this year, man, the loss to Atlanta at home. Though we beat the Saints, questioning is Nick Sirianni the right guy for this job, questioning that after last year. Um, and then also this year, man, the 2-2 start, Nick yelling with the fans in Cleveland. Jalen, can he pass the ball? You know what I'm saying? Like just all the things we dealt with this year, man, to get to this point right here. Is I'm excited, man. I'm proud to be an Eagles fan. And look, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I think we're gonna do it this time. But one of the biggest reasons I think we're gonna do it, this team is gonna, obviously we know we don't have N'Kobe Dean, but this team looks like it's gonna be healthy going into the Super Bowl, man. Jalen Hurts got the little knee situation, but with an extra week, to rest on it, I think he'll be fine. Saquon has been fine and covered all year, knock on wood. The receivers gonna be more healthy. AJ Devontae. We worry about Cam Jurgens and Landon Dickerson, but the fact that they both was able to play in that game with an extra week of rest, I think they both gonna be fine. Um, Quinyon Mitchell good, Slay good. Um, and then somebody, it's two people that's gonna could potentially come back this game that I think would be good to see them come back, yo. One, obviously, the big one that's being talked about is Brandon Graham. Torn triceps against the Rams. I think it was week 11 or week 12. Was out for the year. Um, and he feels like he got a shot to play in this game. And I'm gonna say this, I'm for it. Look, if you could do it, bro. Um, Anything for an emotional boost. I'm not expecting Brandon Graham to get a strip sack from Mahomes like he did on Brady, but I mean, he could take the Bryce Huff snaps. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I want to. I don't really want to take snaps away from Nolan Smith, obviously, who's been playing outstanding. Josh Sweat, but you know, not even really much of Jalen, but him and Jalen Hunt could kind of split those other snaps. You know what I'm saying? To get a veteran out there that obviously is really good against the run and could give you a rush here and there, who is going to be participating in his third Super Bowl, the Eagle who's played the most games in Eagles history. I think him being out there will be an emotional boost. Like I said, not expecting him to have a big role, but I mean, if you're talking about an obvious passing situation where you can have a guy like him, Josh Sweat, that's actually a big boost for this team. Another underrated person that could potentially return to this game is Britton Covey. I think Britton Covey could help us in the return game in this game. Look, I love Cooper DeJean. I love the fact that he's been holding it down as a punt returner. But I want him to focus on playing slot corner, man. Like I want to keep him out there strictly as our slot corner. And Covey, early in the year, he actually was pretty good at returning, punts this year. So, we could potentially have him back for the Super Bowl as well, man. But like I said, man, I'm excited. I'm gonna get more into the matchups and all that next week as it's gonna be actually game week. But I just had to talk to y'all about something. Like I'm excited, man. I know a lot of us waiting. This is fun, man. And I think we gonna get this thing done, yo. I really think we gonna get it done. The fact we lost to them 2 years ago, the fact that another thing too I noticed about this, I looked at the last Super Bowl. Bro, Miles Sanders didn't make not one play for us in that Super Bowl. What people don't understand, Jalen was so outstanding in that game. Jalen was our running game as well. Not only was he really good throwing the ball, Jalen was practically our running back also. Now you got somebody like a Saquon Barkley that could take a load off of Jalen. Man, I'm just excited, man. Defensively, you have young, athletic corners. You have speed on defense. You ain't got to worry about a slippery field. You playing on turf, no elements. I'm really excited, man. Like I said, man, I'm gonna really break this game down next week. But just early indications, I'm very excited. I think we're gonna do this thing, man. I really do, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles NFL and content of my other content throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles fly.